Paul Tafoya. I'm owner and founder of A-sauce Bullies, based out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. We're the home of New Mexico's youngest conformation champion in the ABKC for the American Bully. Her name is Brenda Boone, as well as both of her sons. They're both dual champions, Johnny Rocket and Cholo. I got started with the dogs. The dogs were UKC pit bulls, but also registered with the ABKC as American Bullies. The American Bully is a pretty young breed. What they did was try to take the bull out of the pit out of the bull, really. They want a really muscular, functional dog that's not gonna eat everything that's alive, you know what I mean? They're not breeding for a fighting dog no more. We're breeding for show dogs with correct conformation, a lot of mass, stick bone, dogs that are great companions, really easy to teach, great with kids. It's about 7 years ago. I bought an XL female, my girl Capoeira. She was a great dog. She just, at the time I didn't understand what an American Bully really was, and this dog had pretty much every flaw that there could have been, and she was really hyper. She didn't like to work. So at the time, not understanding the flaws, I thought I could go in and just train this dog to work better than everybody else and I would win. So I worked her. I made this dog that everybody thought was not gonna be able to perform. I got some help to teach her, and she was able to do the job that I wanted her to do, and she did it very well. But when we go to the shows, it's not about solely on performance as much as it is on how the dog is built. If the dog is built properly for the standards, and she wasn't. So as much as she would show and do good at showing, she wouldn't win. She would always come out, if she got a first place, it was only dog. And when there was competition, she would get the last place in the class. On the way to a show, I had a good talk with a good mentor of mine, and he broke down both dogs. And it hurt, you know what I mean? It really hurt. Like, he was talking a lot of shit about my baby, the dog I worked so hard with. And that day it happened, you know what I mean? That show, it came out the same way he told me, and everything he told me was the truth, you know what I mean? And I had to realize what a real dog was. So I started studying, really understanding what I was trying to build. Take my time, understand the blood, understand a direction, find somewhere you want to be, where you want to go with it, and then just don't look back. Well, with the American Bully in the ABKC, there's 4 classes. There's the standard, the XL, the pocket, and the classic. All of them are supposed to look like the same dog, except in height. The dog that's an XL dog should look just like this pocket dog, but shrunk down proportionally equally. So when you go to a show, they'll have it broken down in, we'll say, the standard class, American Bully. They'll have males and females broken up in their own group, and you could get a first, second, or third place in your age group. If you win a first place in your age group, you advance to compete against the dogs that are the winners of their age group. All the older females or all the older males, or vice versa. The winner of those two, the best male and the best female of that class, will compete for the best overall of that class. So, like, to earn a championship, you have to have 150 points and 3 majors. A major's a win above your age group. So best male, best female, or best overall of that that class, you know what I mean? So he got a first place, and then he competed against all the boy winners and got the best male. Then he competed against the female and beat the female and got best overall of that category. Now, then they go to the next bracket up, and they're gonna compete against the winner of the pocket class, the XL class, the standard class, and classic class. And the winner out of those 4 dogs will get the best of winners. This best of winners will compete against the champion and the grand champion, because each of those dogs will have their own class as well. The winner of that wins the best of winners, it'll be a best in breed class. That would be the dog that would actually win the best in breed. My vision moving forward, I still want to show my dogs, of course, still breed dogs and produce the best dogs I possibly can. But I'm also bringing shows to New Mexico. We want to start a junior handlers program, get more kids active, give them something positive to do. They don't have to have dogs. I got plenty of them that love to work, you know what I mean? We can get them started with an experienced dog, a champion dog that knows how to work in the ring, so that your kids could be comfortable. If anybody would be interested in getting their kids out there in these shows, and not only the kids, yourselves as well, get your dogs trained to perform. You can find me on Facebook at Paul Tafoya, A-sauce Bullies. We also got an A-sauce Bullies page on Facebook as well. My Instagram, I think it's Paul Tafoya, A-sauce Graphics, and Bullies. I also do graphic design. Dirty Q Photography is another one of my companies. We do dog photography. Phone number is 505-688-7278.
My man, you
Damn, what the hell you drinking on?
this ain't no A-sauce, man. You got the pint of flute, but you can toe up, I tell you that.
I'm spilling some of that A-sauce out of my cup. What's that? Some grandma made in a shot of hand that we can't really get sauced up.
I'm a natural born addict for the highlight. Don't ever wanna see me sober, cause I'm not.